Throughout our conversation, Talk Care, one question that has arisen a number of times is, what is lasting power of attorney? And should I have it in place if I'm ill or ageing?
There's a very straightforward answer to this. Lasting power of attorney is a legal document, and it lets you, you're called the donor, that's the legal terminology, appoint one or more people, they get known as the attorneys, it's all very official sounding, to help you make decisions, or to make decisions on your behalf. And they sort of fall into two categories when you've got one. Some of those decisions could be about your health and your welfare, and other of those decisions would be about your property and your financial affairs. And you can have one set up, and it doesn't have to be activated or go live until such time as you want it to. And so I always say it's a bit like house insurance. You know, it's one of these things that you think, well, you know, I haven't had any sort of, you know, problems with my house for ages, so it seems like a thing that I put my energy into, but I do only really need to. And you might never ever use your power of attorney or never need to. But if you did, it's like house insurance. It's nice to know that there in the background is something supporting all the decisions that you would have liked made, and the people acting on your behalf are the people that you would have liked to acted on your behalf, not estranged cousins that you didn't ever want to be advocating for you. So I think I would definitely say that it's a very helpful thing to do, and I would suggest that people find out about it. It's very straightforward to do, actually, and there's lots of online things with the Department of Health, and local solicitors will help you with it, and a lot of the other charities will guide you towards it as well, because it's just nice to know what people's needs are in advance, and you don't have to be ageing or old, and you don't have to be ill either. Anybody can have one. The same goes for writing your will. I would say alongside power of attorney, get your will written so that you can be really clear what you would have wanted, and you can just rest easy then on your laurels until such time as you need it. Hospiscare always has a free charity National Will Week or month, I think it's in May, and you can go along to, most solicitors will just do your will for free, which is a fantastic service, because normally it costs you about £700. But depending on how you feel about life in the universe, it's good sometimes to just be settled in knowing that you've told people what you want. And the other thing to say is that you can change your mind. I think that's what people fear about this advanced care planning, or planning a will, or planning for your power of attorney, is you can change your mind. So you might think at this point in time, and I've talked to people who are in their teens and early 20s, that if I was ever needing a wheelchair, I wouldn't want to carry on like that. But I know people who then needed a wheelchair who are living a really full life and have changed their minds completely. So it takes you where you're at, as well as kind of planning for the future and your thoughts about what you might want that to be.